Hi, welcome. Here is Master Coach Felipe Lima, and today I want to talk about something really important. If you are learning, if you are training, if you are practicing some sport or some martial art, if you are a fighter, you have some secrets, some techniques that you can use your mind as a weapon in your favor. If you don't know how to use your mind to make things happen inside and outside, your mind will be used against you. So if you don't know how to use your mind properly, you can be your worst enemy, and you can be your best ally. You can organize yourself here inside to make things happen outside. For example, I'm a brown belt jiu-jitsu, so I used to practice jiu-jitsu since I was 16 years old, and I can see that self-confidence is something that you can just notice. If you have it, it's much easier to learn, to develop yourself, to improve your skills, to fight better, and even to participate in competitions. So, but sometimes you just don't have it, and people used to say, you have to trust yourself. Yeah, but I don't know, how can I do it? How can I develop my self-confidence? And in this video I'm gonna tell you some secrets that could help me to overcome my shyness. I was an insecure person. I didn't have that motivation to do things, and sometimes I was just thinking about people's judgment, about what people would say, would judge me, people's opinions, and sometimes I used to give up on doing something really important to me because I was worried about people's judgment. And that's really important. You have to think about it as a health condition. And as I have more than 18 years as a coach, I could develop a strategy that I call emotional immunity. And if you take care of 5 aspects, nothing and nobody will take out your inner balance, your inner control. And you have to pay attention on these 5 aspects, and you can use it in your life, in your job, in your family, in your relationships, in your career, in your financial life, and practicing some sport, jiu-jitsu or MMA. Think about it. First step, faith. And you have to develop this resource, and there is a way to make it happen in your life. You have to define, to identify some role models of faith, because if you don't have faith, you don't have hope. If you don't have faith, you have fear. And if you can fulfill your heart with faith, you don't have space to have fear, to be afraid of something. So it's like a cup of water that you can fulfill it with water, so you don't have space to have air inside, because you have 100% fulfiller of water. And the second step is to take care of your patience. Patience is really important, to don't feel late, to understand that everything has its time. So when you don't have patience, you are not capable to deal with your mistakes. You just feel bad about it. And the third step is inner peace. Inner peace is a really important resource, because if you lose your inner peace, you will feel angry, and you're going to feel mad and bad about some failures, some mistakes, and then you have to think about your self-value. I know who I am. Muhammad Ali used to say, I'm gonna show you how great I am. and you have to make it stronger. You have to know yourself, because when you don't know yourself, it's like Sun Tzu, the art of war. If you don't know your enemy, if you don't know yourself, you are going to lose all your battles. And if I know myself and I know my enemy, I don't have to be afraid of 100 battles, because I know what I'm capable of. And if I'm going to run, or if I'm going to face my enemies. And when you forget who you are, you just feel smaller and weaker. So it's a bad state. You have to remember who you are. And then kindness. Kindness is really important, to treat yourself kindly. When you don't have kindness, you judge yourself hardly and you reduce your capability to valorize yourself. And when you make a mistake, when you fail, if you don't have kindness, you lose your patience, you feel bad about it, and you feel small. And feeling smaller, you won't have that self-confidence. You feel weak, and you lose your faith too. So you have to think about all these 5 aspects. And to make it better, you have a rational way to develop. Just think about it. Think about your faith, patience, inner peace, self-value, and kindness. It's a rational way. You have to develop it. And then you have an emotional way to develop it. That is, to create a connection, a meeting with a role model, someone that will give it to you. For example, every day I can make a meeting with God, and He will give me faith. He is like a teacher that will teach me how to have more faith. And how could it be if you could have the same level of faith that God has? How could it be maybe Jesus, maybe among, maybe someone real, a real person that you know that has a lot of faith, maybe Francis Pope, maybe, I don't know, someone that you can see that this person has faith, and I would like to have it too. And maybe if you are a fighter, maybe you can identify someone. For example, I have a friend, and I met this guy when I was really young, when I was just beginning my training in Jiu-Jitsu. His name is Vicente. Maybe people will call him Vicent. And this guy is an incredible person, and I had the opportunity to meet him again in social media, and we start talking. So now we have a partnership, and we are developing some techniques using coaching strategy, applying it in jiu-jitsu and in fighting way, in martial arts, and maybe in MMA. And I used to make coaching sections with MMA fighters for some years. And I was just talking to Vicente, this friend of mine, and we were talking about, for example, there are some fighters, some good fighters, incredible fighters, but when you have that opportunity to participate in a competition, they feel afraid of something. They feel freezed, blocked. They are not capable to fight as good as they really are. So that lack of self-confidence, if you don't have faith, you don't have hope, you have fear. If you don't have patience, you are hurt, you feel, I'm late, I have that, I don't know. If you don't have inner peace, you have a war here inside. I love to create this guy here. It's like King Leonidas from 300, the movie, and he is my role model of inner peace. So when I used to look to this object here, I used to feel that inner peace, even if I'm in a war. I can take care of my inner peace. That's the secret. And self-value. You have to valorize yourself. I know who I am. And if I don't know who I am, I'm gonna feel afraid of others' judgment. And think about all the things that you are losing in your life because you are afraid of being judged. But people will always judge you. If you win, people will say, yeah, you are so proud of yourself. You think that you are perfect. If you lose, people will say, you are a weak person. You should be better. So people will judge you always. Okay? If you don't want to be judged, stay at home and people will say, you just stay at home. People will judge it. Will judge you. They feel like I am a judge. I'm gonna judge you. And if you fail, I'm gonna judge you. If you do right things, I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you always. People just think like this. And then kindness, to forgive myself. Sometimes I think that people just go to a training class and they are afraid of losing. They are thinking about winning or losing. And when you are just worried to win, you are using everything that you have here, all the good things that you have here, and you are not thinking about learning. So every time that I'm practicing jiu-jitsu and someone finished me, I feel grateful because if I gave him the opportunity to finish me, I have to learn something. If I finish him, I already know. That's why I could win. But if I lose, I have the opportunity to learn, but I have to remember I know who I am. How do you feel when someone finished you? How do you feel when you lose some fight in your training class? Because you are not in a competition. And I used to watch my partners, and when they are training, I can see that they feel angry. You won. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna pay you back. Yeah, I'm gonna win this turn, this time. And then you are angry. You are feeling insecure. You are feeling reduced. You are feeling smaller. And I can see that they are feeling with no worth. They are feeling bad. They are feeling frustrated because you win, I lose. Stop. Take a deep breath. Yes, you are. Why? You are here. You are here training. You are here fighting to make yourself better, to develop your skills. Okay, you are not here to win or to lose. You are here to learn. And if you don't open up your mind, you feel frustrated. And every time when you judge yourself badly, without kindness, you won't have patience. You won't have inner peace. You won't have self-value. And you are going to lose your faith. You won't believe that you are capable to be stronger, to be better, and to win all your battles inside of the martial art and in your life. So you are building day by day your self-image. How do you feel when you just can realize that people are just watching you and judging you? How do you feel when you receive some kind of criticism? How do you feel when you make some mistake in front of people that you are training with, some friends maybe? How do you feel when you make some mistake that, my goodness, so easy thing to do, but you make some mistake? And when you control your emotions, when you control your feelings, when you control your thoughts, you control yourself. And then when you just think about, for example, how do you feel when you are going to fight in a competition? How do you feel? In the 5 minutes before to the fight, 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes to the fight, how do you feel? The day before the fight, how do you feel? And when you use this question, it's the gold question, how do you feel? I feel afraid, I feel insecure, I feel worried, I feel, I don't know, with butterflies in my stomach. So the first step is to make this question, how do you feel? And as you have to practice your guard, as you have to practice arm bar, as you have to practice all your techniques, you have to practice the fight right here in your mind. So try to imagine that you are going to fight in some special moment, maybe in a competition, important fight, and the first question is, how do you feel? Imagine that right now we are going to fight. How do you feel? And maybe you can say, I feel afraid of make some mistake. I feel insecure. I feel anxious. And you have to say welcome. And when you say welcome, it's like when you start a fight. So think about it. When you are going to start a fight, you have to grab some place in the body, some place in the arm, maybe in the lapel, maybe in the legs, and you have to start this position, grabbing some place. And how can I grab my thoughts and my feelings? Because if you don't know how to control your feelings and your thoughts, you won't be capable to control your mind. They will control you. They will reduce your inner power. You are going to feel tired because you are wasting energy and time right here in your mind, in this war right here. So you have to say, welcome fear, if you are feeling afraid of something. Welcome anxiety, if you are feeling anxious. Welcome, and try to identify in your body. It's here in my heart. Put your hand over this place, close your eyes, and face the enemy. Grab it and say, welcome fear, welcome insecure, welcome anxiety. Open up your eyes, and how do you feel when you say welcome? You're just calling, come on, let's roll. And then you're going to take these 5 weapons against this feeling. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think about your role model of faith. And make this meeting. Give a hug, receive the energy of this resource. You can see the color of the faith. Take a deep breath and breathe it inside, and allow this resource get inside of you and make you stronger, calmer, trust even more. Yes, feel this faith grow inside of you, in your arms. You can see the color of the faith in your legs, in your heart, in your head. And you can say out loud, welcome faith. Say it out loud. Don't be shy, okay? Welcome faith. Yes. And then you can take patience. Patience. I'm gonna do everything the right time, the right way. Okay? Nothing earlier, nothing later. Right now, in the right moment. Welcome patience. And maybe a monk can give you patience. And then you can take inner peace. Maybe a warrior, maybe a fighter that you admire. Maybe someone that you can see that this person, this guy is really competent and he's calm. As Usain Bolt when he's about to run. And then self-value. I know who I am. I know what I have done. to improve my skills and my knowledge in this fight, in this martial art, in jiu-jitsu or in other way or sport. And then you can remember, I know who I am today. I know who I was in the past. And I know who I am going to be in the future. Because in every class, I'm getting better day by day. I'm just making improvements day by day. I'm developing my skills day by day, getting better. I was a white belt one of these days, maybe a blue belt today, purple belt, brown belt, black belt, red belt, whatever. And then kindness, welcome kindness, and you can meet someone that has kindness. To don't judge yourself hardly. I'm not perfect, but I can be better day by day. I can learn with my mistakes. I can learn with it because everybody makes mistakes, and I can learn with it without judging myself hardly, badly, without kindness. And now you can open up your eyes. And how do you feel now as you received faith, patience, inner peace, self-value, and kindness? How do you feel? Take a deep breath. You have to make it stronger. You have 5 weapons here. 5 weapons to deal better with your training, deal better with your challenges out of the martial art. 5 weapons to use in a competition. 5 weapons when you are facing any challenge in your life. And when you learn how to use it, you have to practice it. How many times are you going to practice some position to be better in it? And for example, this friend of mine, Vicente, he's a great fighter and he has incredible arm bar. I used to make jokes that I taught him how to make arm bars. And it's a completely I'm a liar when I'm saying this, okay? It's a lie. I'm joking, okay? He's maybe a red belt in arm bars. He's incredible in arm bars. And I've been thinking, how many arm bars this guy have practiced in his life? So I believe more than 1,000, much more than this. It's so fast, so easy. When he grabs the arms, just blink the eye, and you have to tap out, and you have to say, I'm done, I quit, I give up. So you have to practice to make your faith stronger, your patience, your inner peace. Even if I'm in a war, I'm gonna keep my inner peace. And then my self-value, I know who I am. And every time when I lose, I can learn. When I win, I can celebrate. But every time I have to learn. Sometimes we just fight to avoid losing. You are in the wrong way. You have to be able and capable to learn day by day. So in this way you are going to develop yourself. And then you have to have kindness. Sometimes we demand too much on ourselves. And it's not good. You feel bad when you make a mistake. And it's wrong when you judge yourself hardly, badly. You don't have time to learn. And if you don't learn, you are going to repeat that same mistake. And you are going to feel even more guilty about it. So think about, okay? And I would love to receive your comments right here below. Really soon, we are going to make a live event with this friend of mine, Vicente. And you are invited. If you are a fighter, I would love to receive you in our meeting. And maybe I'm gonna make a live transmission on Facebook and YouTube, and I would love to receive you, okay, in our event, in our online event. Maybe you can send us an email and I can send you more information about it. Okay, it's a free event. You won't pay nothing for it. And I would love to receive your comments right here below. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your like and see you in our next video. Bye bye.